This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Year 6, day 293. Today, Nicola got her surgery, which means we're running out of time to find more people. Chartrulean's been spending all his time either with the doctor or in the library. I've never seen someone read books so fast, like 2 big ones a day with time to spare. But when he's doing that, he can't really be bothered. When I found him today, though, he was holding a book, but his eyes were not on the pages. They were scanning the room. He was up to something. He had a tall pile of books neatly stacked on the table. What he said next completely baffled me. He had identified graffiti on the 276th page of every volume. The symbol was always the same. The symbol of Mother's protection, a heart and a diamond. When I asked him how many books he had gone through to figure this out, he wouldn't answer. The books themselves have nothing in common except that they were part of the standard curriculum of a level 7 student. The ritual suggested, according to him, a behavior commonly attributed to people who are close to the spiritual world. So we'd be looking for someone a little on the dark side. He said he wants me to find this student in a day and convince them to come with us. No clue how or why he's so adamant about this one, or if it's even a current student. Leave it to Famke to be missing on the day that I actually need him. I looked everywhere for the kid to ask him who it might be. Luckily though, Chartrulean seemed to be a step ahead in his little game. He showed me a book and said that if this student was following the curriculum like he expected, that particular book would be the next one on their list. So I put it back on the shelf, sat a ways away, and just camped out, hoping someone would come and get it. I was probably there for hours, and it was starting to get really dark. Everyone else basically left, and then I saw a light moving through the stacks and heard talking. It was a girl, and she was talking to herself. Sure enough, she went right up to the book and took it off the shelf. I guess all the anticipation got the better of me, and I yelled, "Hey!" without thinking. The girl took one look at me and was off like a flash, and she dropped the book. I grabbed it and tried to go after her, but she was nowhere to be found. I don't know how to tell Chartrulean that I blew it. I'll try again tomorrow, but I'm not keeping my hopes up. This girl, however interesting, seems to have a lot going on, and I don't know if going to Simatu is going to be in the cards. Maybe I'll at least find Famke. Year 6, day 293. Well, I found Famke tonight. I can't tell if I really like the kid or if I want to kill him. Turns out, he was avoiding me on purpose and waiting until I got desperate. Well, it worked. I'll have to worry about telling Chartrulean that he's tagging along later. My priority is finding the girl. Famke claims he knows who she might be. Says she's not a formal student, but a resident auditing the 7th years. She apparently works in deliveries and stays in the lower floors of the seminary with the staff. I'll take her the book tomorrow. Sorry these are getting so short. I'm really tired nowadays. The whole ordeal has been super exhausting. Not sure who that apology is directed toward, but whatever. So that didn't go over well. Famke was right. I learned her name is Hamina. I was able to find her, making deliveries about the campus. But at the sight of me, she was quick to demonstrate that she was a head taller and quite a bit stronger. She pushed me down and accused me of scaring her on purpose, of harassing her. I tried to get a word in, but it didn't work. That girl is a wild one, almost completely feral. She has a long face and this really crazy, light-colored hair that you don't see much of anymore. She might as well be a ghost herself. In a weird way, my heart goes out to her, and I want to help her somehow. Sometimes you just have a feeling about people, which is why I left a little something for her in the binding of page 276. Luckily, after spitting on me, she took the book. Let's just hope that she gets the note. I'd rather tell Chartrulean that I got her and Famke on board than just Famke. I mean, I'll vouch for the kid, but I'd rather this not be the thing to test Chartrulean's temperament. He's been getting a little impatient as the days wear on, egging on the doctor about Nicola's ability to travel even though she just got new eyes and is still recovering. Apparently, Chartrulean wants the doctor to come too, but they seem to match one another in stubbornness. On top of that, I think Chartrulean is a little wishy? I don't know if that's a word, but it seems like you can explain to him 100 times why something can't happen, and he just doesn't back down once he gets an idea going in his head, even if it's wrong. I think the doctor caught wind of my concerns and he said something weird. There was a small red plant sitting there and he pointed at it. "Do you know why this Sempervive has these long barbs?" he asked. I said I didn't know. "Because it has something delicate inside that it needs to protect." I don't know if that's supposed to be a warning or some kind of reassurance, but either way, I'm starting to get the sense that this is gonna be a bumpy ride.
If you're a fan of immersive audio fiction, you won't want to miss out on these shows from Packhowl Media. The Madness of Chartrulean.
Will this world accept my vision of the future? Or is all of this a mistake?
The Nebulous Saga.
You killed my family. They killed mine. And for 10 years, I've been making the Alliance pay.
Tales for Howling at the Full Moon.
It is not my worth that brings me here. It is my calling.
Another day, another chosen one.
To learn more about our shows and find out how to support independent creators, visit packhowlmedia.com.